Greece. A country of history, beauty, and a favorite destination for travelers. But when we say Greece, what comes to mind for most people? The iconic sunsets of Santorini, the beautiful beaches of Mykonos, or the ancient ruins of Athens. Greece is far more than these postcard images. It is where history was made, civilizations rose and fell, and the human spirit was shaped.
Greece is often called the cradle of Western civilization, and for good reason. It was here that the Minoan civilization flourished on Crete. The Mycenaeans built their grand palaces in the Peloponnese, and the classical Greeks laid the foundations of democracy, philosophy, and the arts. Athens may hold the glory of these achievements, but the Peloponnese is where many of these stories began. It was here that the seeds of Greek culture were sown, later nurtured by the Dorian Greeks, who established powerful city-states like Sparta, the Olympic Games, the courage of King Leonidas and the Spartans at Thermopylae, and the clashes of the Peloponnesian War that shaped the course of ancient history.
Greece is a land of hidden depths, far beyond what casual travelers often see. Nowhere captures this better than the Peloponnese, a region of rugged mountains, sprawling vineyards, secluded beaches, and ancient ruins waiting to be discovered. Did you know Greece boasts over 6,000 islands, with only about 200 inhabited? Or that its coastline, stretching over 13,000 kilometers, is the longest in Europe, beyond its stunning shores. Greece is a haven of biodiversity. Its mountains are home to rare plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. In the Peloponnese, ancient forests, vibrant wetlands, and protected wildlife sanctuaries reveal a side of Greece that feels untouched by time. A wilder, untamed beauty that tells its own story. This documentary episode's not about Greece of glossy travel brochures. It is about the real Greece, raw, unpolished, and alive with stories. The Peloponnese, with its ancient cities, its untamed landscapes, and its enduring traditions, is the heart of this narrative.
It is a Greece where history breathes through every stone and where the land itself tells a story. Here, you will walk in the footsteps of heroes and philosophers, stand where civilizations once thrived, and feel the connection between the past and the present.
This is the Peloponnese, a story waiting to be told, a land waiting to be explored. Come, and let the journey begin. Located 80 kilometers southwest of Athens, spans around 22,000 square kilometers, making it comparable in size to Slovenia and slightly smaller than North Macedonia. This historic region is separated from mainland Greece by the Corinth Canal, an engineering marvel that transforms it into a virtual island while maintaining deep ties to the mainland. With over 1,000 kilometers of coastline, the Peloponnese is framed by the Ionian Sea to the west and the Aegean Sea to the east.
Its landscape is shaped by towering mountain ranges like Taygetus and Parnon, fertile plains, olive groves, and lush forests. Geological activity has left its mark, with the region featuring 30 active or dormant volcanoes. Over 8,500 caves, like the famous Diros Caves, and dramatic canyons, such as the Vourikos Gorge. Dense forests, including those on Mount Mainalo, add to its natural beauty. The highest point in the Peloponnese is Mount Taygetus, which rises to 2,407 meters above sea level.
The Peloponnese enjoys a Mediterranean climate, with winter temperatures averaging 10 to 15 degrees Celsius and summer temperatures ranging from 25 to 35 degrees Celsius. These conditions, combined with its varied terrain, make it a year-round destination and a crossroads of history, culture, and nature.
Long ago, in a land shaped by the gods and touched by the sea, there was a magical place called the Peloponnese. Even before the mighty heroes of Greek legend roamed its hills, the Peloponnese was home to early peoples who sheltered in caves, fished its waters, and planted the seeds of the first crops. The story truly begins in the Age of Kings, around 1600. Before the Common Era, the Peloponnese became the heart of the Mycenaean civilization, one of the most powerful and mysterious kingdoms of the ancient world. In great stone cities like Mycenae and Tiryns, towering walls and golden treasures spoke of wealth and courage. Mycenae's king, Agamemnon, would one day lead the Greeks to the gates of Troy. But the people of these cities left behind more than myths. They left the first written Greek words and the earliest temples to their gods.
After centuries of glory, the Mycenaeans vanished into legend. A quieter age followed, when new tribes, like the Dorians, settled the land. From their traditions arose the city-states, and among them none was more famous than Sparta. In Sparta, young boys trained to be warriors, girls learned to be strong, and everyone lived by a code of honor and discipline that would echo through history.
And then, in a small grove of olive trees in Olympia, something wonderful began. In 776, before the Common Era, the first Olympic Games were held. People from every corner of Greece traveled to compete, not for riches, but to honor the gods. These games continued every 4 years, uniting the Greek world and inspiring stories that would be told for generations.
As the centuries passed, the Peloponnese became a meeting place of empires. The Byzantine emperors built shining churches and fortified cities like Mistras, where art and learning flourished. Later, the Venetians and Ottomans left their mark, building castles and towers that still stand today.
But the greatest tale of courage came during Greece's War of Independence. In 1821, the people of the Peloponnese rose up against Ottoman rule. From the bold fighters of the Mani Peninsula to the daring siege of Tripolitza, led by Theodoros Kolokotronis, they fought bravely for freedom. In the end, the Peloponnese was a place where heroes were born, and their sacrifices brought Greece its liberty.
Today, the Peloponnese remains a land of wonders. Its ancient cities and forests, its shimmering shores and majestic mountains, tell a story of a place where the past and present live side by side. It is a land that invites children and anyone with a sense of wonder to step into its tales, to wander its paths, and to imagine a world where myths and history come alive.
The Peloponnese consists of 7 distinct regions, each shaped by its own history, culture, and landscape. Achaia offers coastal towns and modern connections, while Arcadia is a mountainous retreat known for pastoral traditions. Argolis is steeped in ancient history, with Mycenaean ruins and elegant neoclassical architecture. Corinthia blends fertile plains with iconic engineering feats like the Corinth Canal. Elis stands out as the birthplace of the Olympics, merging rich plains with classical heritage. Laconia holds Sparta's warrior legacy and the rugged Mani Peninsula. Messenia combines rolling farmland, historic castles, and pristine beaches. Together, these regions form a diverse tapestry that highlights the varied character of the Peloponnese. As we explore the Peloponnese region by region, I can't wait to bring you with me on this journey.